It's 6 o'clock on Saturday the 27th, so we've got just over 50 nautical miles ahead of us and likely to be a fair bit of motoring. So just about to leave home, head to the boat, come past here, pop into Marsden Cove and top up with diesel, out the harbour entrance, turn to starboard and head down to Kawau Island in the south. Oh, 6:30, Port Nikau Marina. So a little bit of a northerly blowing at the moment. Oh, okay girl, we can let you loose and start our January cruise, even if it's not quite yet January. Oh, we've got most of the mooring lines off. Start engines, let the last lot go and head on our way. Oh, bye bye Port Nikau Marina for a while. I'll be back maybe in a month. Oh, I've cleared the old tracks off and yeah, we're heading off at 6.7 knots. Both engines going. About 1800 RPM each side. A little bit of tide with us. Never got round to cleaning the speed lock, but I'll do that at some stage. Looks like we've got a school of Kawau here. Oh well, we're heading a long way that way. Oh, it's Manganese Point on the left. Mount Mania, Mount Aubrey, big hills out to Bream Head, and there's One Tree Point. And we can make out the closed refinery. I have the remote. Time for a coffee. And of course got a wonderful view forward, both sides and out the stern. Oh, we're passing Jackson's Bay or home. Oh, we're coming up on One Tree Point. There's been a few very light spits of rain. I believe it was this launch sunk a few days ago. It's been obviously refloated, but yeah, it was almost entirely underwater, so I would imagine she's beyond economical repair. And we continue to make steady progress, just over 6 knots. Tides start to turn now. Quite a few boats out fishing, and there's looking into the mooring field at Parua Bay. Well, there's the current state of the fuel tank, so we can pump from starboard to port, which I will do now. And the hose will only reach the starboard side of the boat when I dock starboard too, so we'll only have to fill one tank up. Right, well there we go. Oh, this is the end of One Tree Point. Low tide, the sandbanks to go around, and looking down to Northport. Maybe 2 ships in, at least one anyway. And we have a very watery sun trying to peek through. Well, there's Marsden Cove Marina. I'm on my own, but it should be fine to tie up to the fuel berth. Well, there's the channel in, so we're going to obviously go that way.
Radio, go ahead please, over.
Oh, well, we're filled up. And we have the Auckland Coast Guard boat and behind us. Chantal's ocean liner is currently tied up. Right, well, we're full of diesel. So that's 700 litres. Right, well, we're heading back out. Put the fenders away and we'll start our long leg of the trip. It's looking like it could be a fairly slow motoring trip. Anyway, once we get out of the harbour, I'll probably turn one engine off. Well, we're going that way. I can make out green tail, but nothing else. Pretty misty. Tide's coming in, flowing over Mere Bank. That's the southern end of Green Bay with green tail just behind the collection of piles out there. Bye-bye Mount Mania for a while, and Mount Aubrey, and the rest of the harbour. I've placed her on a track to just off Cape Rodney, which you can't see. I can vaguely make out roughly where it should be. Here we have Sail Rock and then the hen and the chicks. We're still on the channel at the moment. We'll get a bit further as the tide be a bit less. Currently apparent wind is about 1 knot, so not useful. And looking back into the harbour. Well, there's the leading light, Colton, telling us we're on the port side of the channel, which is true. There's a port marker. Got some rain starting. I popped these fenders in the starboard forward bow locker. I'm just running on the port engine at the moment, so we're burning 3.6 litres an hour. And we're doing 5.2 knots, and we should be there. Waypoint ETA just before 3, and then we're going to go into the Kawau Channel. Oh, sorry, across the next bay into the Kawau Channel, and then to Bon Accord Harbour. So it'll be a methodical trip, and we have light rain. Oh, there's Bream Head. We normally go around it, head up north. It's been quite a long time since we've been down towards the Whangārei Gulf. As you can see, there's not a lot of wind out here. I don't know if you can see it, there's a whole lot of boats fishing here, and the reason they're fishing is inside that circle is foul ground where they've dumped stuff in the past, and then the green circles above the anchorage positions, the ships in the southern anchorage, and they've got the radar on, although these U-boats don't show up well. I can obviously see them with the Mark 1 eyeball. Well, it's 11 o'clock, so there's Green Tail. Here's Waipu Cove, where we were a few weeks ago. Back to the harbour. We still have ongoing light rain. The chicks, and Hen Island, and Sail Rock. The speed's increased a little bit because we're out of the tide. We've got 20 nautical miles to go to the waypoint. We've got Sail Rock now. Between us and Hen, the chicks are starting to disappear in behind. It's getting pretty hard to see Green Head now. So there's Green Tail and Whangārei now. So we had Catamaran 2 into Whangārei a couple of times. Probably take this girl in too one day. And over there in the haze is the big Whangārei sand dune. There's some gannets. I imagine they'll be taking flight reasonably soon. Yep. This one's determined to swim for it. Oh, he was a stayer. Well, it's about 12 o'clock. Trying to change the other engine, so currently off and forward to feather, back to neutral. It's 12:30. I can see Cape Rodney now. There it is. We've got pretty steady rain and Green Tail on the left and no sign of anything behind us now. There's a school of dolphins. Worth staying out in the rain. Well, they're obviously heading somewhere. I don't think they're going to come to see us. You never know. And we have all the seabirds following them. I presume they think they'll be on to something worth eating. Well, they seem to be milling around our starboard bow? I don't know. 80 metres away. Oh, we have another part of the same pod going past behind us. Oh, they have arrived at the I didn't stay for long, but it was great fun while they were there. Oh, it's cleared up a bit. We can make out Bream Head again. Sour Rock. Again, chicks appearing on the other side. And there's Little Barrier Island. Getting a little bit of a northeaster coming in now. Okay, Cape Rodney. And looking back up towards Whangarei and Bream Tail. And there's the Whangarei sandhill. Well, it continues with the rain. Over there is Goat Island, a renowned marine reserve. There's Cape Rodney, then we got across Omaha Bay and around that headland, and we're into Kawau Channel. And nothing visible behind us again. We're past Cape Rodney, and over here is Lee. So I picked up the cousins from here once a long time ago. So there's a harbour in there. It's the sheltered bit is absolutely full of moorings. There's Omaha in here. This is Omaha Bay. Around that point, there's the Whangarei estuary where Stuart and I spent a night on Kathmandu once. I've got a waypoint set up here. A bit of blue sky. Oh, we have what looks like a ship carrying cars between us and Little Barrier Island. Oh, the sun's come out now. It's actually getting quite warm in here. Right, well, here's the point we've got to go around. I think it's called Elephant Point. And then behind us, Kawau Island. So we go between the two of them. We have outgoing tides, so going to keep relatively close to the point to miss the worst of it. Certainly in travelling light. We were trying to get back from Kawau, our first Christmas. Strong southeast, outgoing tide, very, very steep seas in the Kawau passage. That won't be a problem today. I believe that's called Elephant Point, I presume. Looks a bit like an elephant. Does a wee bit. Although the whole of the rock looks much more convincing as a mammoth. We need to go pretty much straight ahead there. I can certainly see the current flowing this way. Well, we're going to pass inside Whangārei Rock. Well, it's clear enough looking behind us, so that's Little Barrier. And there, behind it, is Great Barrier Island. Over there is the end of the Coromandel Peninsula. There's the Maori rock marker. Pretty benign today. I'm certainly seeing it look rougher. Up around this point is Vivian Bay. A little bit further to get to Bon Accord Harbour. There's certainly still rain around, but not here at the moment. We've crossed to the Kawau Island side now, so this is Kawiti Point. Vivian Bay is in behind it. Oh, there's Vivian Bay. Next we have Sharp Point. There's foul ground off the end of it, but I'm still trying to keep out the worst of the tide. We can go inside this island. I think we might just play safe and go outside. Well, the sun might be out here at times, but I think we've got rain coming. Up there is Snell's Beach, and around this way is Algiers Bay. Definitely rain up there. Well, and here's North Cove. First time we came in travelling light, we stopped here, jumped in for a swim to discover stinging jellyfish, which put a big dampener on it. Edwards Point, and around that is Bon Accord Harbour. So the race is on. Do we get there before the rain? Right, anchor's all ready to go. So if it does rain, it won't matter apart from getting wet putting the bridle on. There's looking at the North Cove. It goes around the fairway to the left. Nice place, but full of moorings these days. So the Paradays ended up here at the end of their travels. Well, there's Mansion House Bay in view now. Popular place, not the best anchoring, and get a fair wash from boats going past. Right, here's Bon Accord Harbour opening up. There's a speed restriction in there somewhere, and there used to be power lines running across from one side to the other. A long way up though. A big boat anchored in Mansion House Bay, and a lot of boats anchored up here. There's a large cat here. This is Stockyard Bay. Well, here's the 5 knot zone. Over there is Schoolhouse Bay. There's the Kawau Island Boating Club. Very popular place. Has a restaurant, I think, and fuel. We're here. Oh, I just heard thunder. Looks remarkably like a thunderhead there. Well, that's looking up the further reaches. Often we're further up there, but I thought the hill might be useful. Right, so we've made it before the rain. Well, not long after, the rain certainly has arrived. We got that timing right. Oh, the rain's been steady, but reasonably light. More boats arriving. I think we've pointed in every direction, but the day has improved. Wind's died down.
Yeah, that was a good swim.
More boats coming.